Alright, let's dive into something that's been catching my eye lately, a program that's not just about jobs, but about building futures. I'm talking about the Jamestown/Stutsman Development Corporation Workforce Pathways Program. Now, on the surface, it might seem like just another internship scheme, but personally, I think there's a lot more going on here that's worth unpacking. What makes this really interesting is how it's designed to benefit both businesses and students in a way that feels almost symbiotic. It's not just about handing out jobs, it's about creating a pipeline of talent that can sustain the region's growth. From my perspective, this is a smart move in an era where talent retention is becoming a bigger challenge for smaller communities. One thing that immediately stands out is the financial incentive for employers. Up to $3,500 in payroll reimbursement? That's not pocket change. But what many people don't realize is that this isn't just a handout. It's a strategic investment. By covering half the payroll costs, the program lowers the barrier for businesses to take a chance on young talent. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about saving money, it's about encouraging businesses to mentor and nurture the next generation of professionals. And let's be real, in a tight labor market, that's a win-win. Now, let's talk about the students. The program requires a minimum wage of $15 per hour, which is a detail I find fascinating. In a lot of internship programs, students are lucky to get minimum wage if they get paid at all. This raises a deeper question. Are we undervaluing student labor in other programs? By setting a higher wage floor, this program is saying, your skills are worth something, and we're willing to pay for them. What this really suggests is that the program isn't just about giving students a job, it's about giving them dignity and respect in the workplace. Another aspect that's got me thinking is the requirement for a full-time position after graduation. This isn't just a summer gig, it's a potential career launchpad. What makes this really interesting is how it aligns the interests of the employer and the student. The employer isn't just hiring a temp, they're investing in someone who could become a long-term asset. And for the student, it's not just a job, it's a pathway to stability. In my opinion, this is where the program really shines. It's not just about filling positions, it's about building relationships that last. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The program is specifically for Stutsman County. This isn't a nationwide initiative, it's hyperlocal. And that's a big deal. What many people don't realize is that smaller communities often struggle to retain young talent. Kids grow up, go to college, and then move to bigger cities for better opportunities. This program is a direct response to that trend. By creating meaningful, well-paid opportunities right here, it's saying, you don't have to leave to succeed. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a blueprint for how other rural areas tackle brain drain. Now, let's talk about the application process. It's not just about filling out a form, it's about demonstrating a commitment to the student's growth. Employers have to provide a detailed description of the position, which, in my opinion, forces them to think critically about what they're offering. Are they just looking for cheap labor, or are they genuinely interested in mentoring someone? This raises a deeper question. How many other programs out there are this intentional? As I wrap this up, I'm left with a thought-provoking idea. What if more communities adopted this model? Imagine if every small town had a program like this, where businesses and students were incentivized to invest in each other's futures. Personally, I think this could be a game changer for rural economies. It's not just about filling jobs, it's about building a culture of collaboration and growth. So, if you're in Stutsman County, or if you know someone who is, I'd say this is an opportunity worth exploring. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the money, it's about the potential. What do you think? Could programs like this be the key to revitalizing smaller communities? Let me know in the comments below.